It is now just over 26 hours until kickoff between the Bills and the Rams as the entire NFL season gets underway tomorrow night in Los Angeles. And as you likely know by now, that game will be at 8:20 right here on Channel 2. Good evening, I'm Mary Alice Demler.
And hello again, I'm Scott Levin, and to get you ready for this big game tomorrow, we have team coverage for you tonight, including our Heather Lee, Brian Chinaki, and Sports Director Adam Benini, all out in Los Angeles, while our Claudine Ewing has been covering things on this end for us today.
We want to start with Heather, who is live at the site of tonight's welcome party for traveling Bills fans. Hey, Heather, has the Bills Mafia invasion started?
Yes. Hi there, Scott and Mary Alice. Good evening to you, or good afternoon from Hermosa Beach, California. We're here along Pier Avenue, where there is a gentle ocean breeze, a much welcome feeling for a lot of the Bills fans. They're heating things up when it comes to the party department over here. There is a welcome party officially underway right now. We were told earlier today there could be as many as 2,000 people. I know there was a little snafu when it came to travel, so some of those fans are a little bit late to get here, but there are already several dozen, if not a couple hundred, inside one of the bars behind me getting ready to party, and they're expected to spill out into the streets at some point. Southern California welcoming Bills Mafia in with temperatures near 100 degrees. We've only seen a few jerseys, a lot of tank tops, a lot of t-shirts, and a lot of excitement. A frosty beverage or two, of course, is going to hit the spot, and they've planned for a Buffalo invasion here. They are stocked, well stocked, with Labatt Blue and Blue Light. There is extra staff, and they say that they're really treating this as if it's sort of a holiday. They're ready for the big crowds, and for Bills fans, sort of a holiday as well. A little more than 24 hours until kickoff. I think we said 26, and they are ready to be a part of it all.
So this was a last minute thing. They booked a flight for me 2 weeks ago, and they're like, we'll see you in California. So I picked up a ticket and ticket to the tailgate party last week. Tailgate party today, tailgate party tomorrow before the game, going to the game. Friday gonna recover, and Saturday head home.
And again, the party here in Hermosa Beach is expected to last well into this evening, and then the party will continue tomorrow. That, of course, is the tailgate. They are expecting as many as 3,000 people. We're told that they've got $30,000 worth of Labatt Blue on hand for that. That is sold out, so folks who don't already have a ticket, they're a little bit out of luck, but this is the ticket to get you in later this evening. The Bills Mafia VIP wristband. A lot of folks have those. They're ready to go inside. They're ready to celebrate, and of course, ready for the game tomorrow. Our coverage continues later on this afternoon, or excuse me, later this evening. It's the time change. We're all confused over here. It's been a long day. It's really, really hot. You know what? But the excitement, you can feel it. We are excited. WGRZ.com for the very latest. Scott and Mad, back inside to you.
Yeah, Heather, we are so glad that you are there bringing us the excitement, and we look forward to the next party. Thank you. And what better way to get out to Los Angeles, by the way, than on a plane that is entirely full of Bills fans.
What a blast. That was how a few hundred fans got out there earlier today, and our Claudine Ewing heard from them while at the Buffalo airport early this morning.
Are you ready? And do you know what time it is? O'clock. Early this morning.
I'm feeling Super Bowl bust. I've been waiting long enough. A lot of bad years we've lived through, so I think it's our time.
The fans of Buffalo owner had a chartered flight for 200, and they are ready to invade L.A.
Go Buffalo, baby.
L.A., I'm so excited to take that place over.
Booker is recovering from knee replacement surgery, but nothing is going to keep him away from this road game.
It's going to be crazy.
And his one-of-a-kind outfits.
Look for pink on Thursday. Look for pink on television. I will be there.
Safe to say the party started on the plane and it's going to continue.
We linked up with all the Bills backers. We have LA, San Diego, Orange County, and South Bay LA. And pretty much if you're a Bills fan out in LA, you want to get to Hollywood Casino.
Oh, they will be there.
We have the best Bills roster we've ever seen, at least in my lifetime, and everybody's pumped.
No doubt.
Super Bowl. Of course. Super Bowl. No doubt. It's a bust if we don't go to the Super Bowl.
L.A., you already know, Bills fans, they're coming to your house. Claudine Ewing, Channel 2 News.
All right, thank you, Claudine. And while this season opener is being held on a Thursday night, it will be NBC's Sunday Night Football crew that will be doing the broadcast.
And our sports director, Adam Bonini, got to chat with them all today in Los Angeles. And Adam, fans here have been critical of Chris Collingsworth in the past, but I'm told we may like hearing what he had to say today.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he had nothing but good things to say about Buffalo, and when you consider his time as a player in the NFL with the Cincinnati Bengals and what he's done as a broadcaster, you know, when you're opinionated, that kind of comes with the territory, and he fully acknowledges that. But yeah, we're coming to you here from Marina Del Rey, beautiful location, right next to the NBC Hotel, the Sunday Night Football headquarters, if you will, until they move things over to SoFi Stadium for tomorrow night's game right here on Channel 2 and NBC. Heard from Mike Tirico at 5:30. Want to talk about Chris Collingsworth right now. Again, former receiver with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he saw his team come oh so close last year in this very stadium against the Rams in the Super Bowl, with LA ultimately winning it. As you had mentioned, he has borne the brunt of a lot of criticism from the Bills fan base, but he talked today about having nothing but respect and admiration for their passion for the game and what they do in the community.
It really is a remarkable place. It really is. I'm not kidding. I loved doing games there because it's like going to Green Bay. You know, it's like going to a college town. It's like going to a Notre Dame game or something. It's real there. The passion that the fans have for that team, and then of course the relationships. I mean, when Josh's grandmother and the donations, and now Dawson Knox and his brother. I mean, it is an interpersonal relationship with a football team. It doesn't happen in LA, right? I mean, they're world champs, but there's not like, you know, that intimacy that happens in Buffalo.
Yeah, he's right about that. Very different feel ahead of this game out in Los Angeles from a Rams fan perspective as compared to what we saw earlier in the newscast with Bills Mafia. Collingsworth says he very much looks forward to the Week 8 matchup in Orchard Park, the Bills and Packers on Sunday Night Football, and what the atmosphere will be at Highmark Stadium. But first things first, as we've been telling you, Bills and Rams to open the season tomorrow night, not too far from here, over at SoFi Stadium. The Bills flying out here today, and again, the top story in terms of the team, Dawson Knox, the tight end, 4-year contract extension. More on that when we see you from here in sports at 6:20. For now, Scott Marialis, back into you.
All right, very exciting. Adam, thank you very much. And our coverage of the Bills' big NFL kickoff game continues online at WGRZ.com. We also want to make sure that fans know to tune in here on Channel 2. This is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. for a special edition of Sports Talk Live before the national NBC crew takes over the pregame show. We'll also be back after tomorrow night's game for full post-game coverage.